What's up, guys? It's Lucas, and something I've been meaning to do for a while. I have an orange tree here that I need to up pot, and I thought I'd show you the most anal way to up pot a tree that exists. Because if you are like me and you hate that your trunk's not centered, then this is for you. All right, so we'll take it out. Check it out. We need to get this done pretty quickly because it's getting kind of rainy. All right, that's the tree. I got this. It's about this high, from Home Depot last year. It's orange. It's a midnight Valencia orange. It's a semi-dwarf. They don't have any information on the rootstock or anything, but it's been growing pretty well, faster than the other ones I bought. And we're gonna put this into a 15-gallon right over here. So it'll be there for a couple of years. I think it'll do well in there. But we'll show you how to get it nice and straight and exactly how you want it to look, so you don't have to make any adjustments after it's in there. I got some potting soil. I use my bootleg Gary's Top Pot. I fill the bottom up first, get a layer down. This is to determine the height, how high it's going to be. Water it down because it's gonna settle. Just drop the tree in there. This is a little bit lower than I wanted. I'm gonna add a little bit more soil. It's about how high I'd want it. It gives you a chance to center, to see where the middle of your trunk is going to be. So you can take your time, look around. It seems a little bit crooked over here. I'm gonna push this down a bit. And then what I do is I use a stick to figure out the actual length. You just measure here and make sure each side is the same length as where it is here. Front to back first. So that's a little off. So I would shift that over this way. A couple centimeters. And go measure again. And that's about perfect as I care for. On this side, over here, it's a little bit more on this side, so I'll shift it just a little. All right, that lines up, and that lines up, and there you go, same, and right there. That's all spaced out, looks pretty straight. What I do is I fill the soil up with the pot inside, and then I take the whole tree out of the pot and just slide it in there. I'm gonna go around so you don't get too much going on one side. That could cause it to tilt a little bit. Once you get to a pretty good height, you want to water it in, and then make sure the soil is compacted down so it's formed a shape. That way when you take this out, it doesn't just fall apart. You also don't want your soil to move around after the tree's in there, because that defeats the whole purpose of what you're trying to do. We grab that same stick, doesn't matter, you do whatever you want. Use a stake, push this down. Right here, it does go down quite a bit, much looser than it looks. After giving it some pokes, you just water it again. It will have shrunk. It'll have shrunk down quite a bit, and then we're going to fill it up a little bit more. It's about, I don't know, like 75% of the height of the pot. Yeah, probably squish it down a bit more. You do want it to keep its shape. It's all pretty flattened in now, or pretty settled in. We're going to wait for all the water to drain out, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. And then, because if it's wet, then it's not going to hold its shape. It's going to kind of fall apart. And then we're also going to wiggle the 5-gallon pot inside the 15-gallon, the bigger one. So it gives it some wiggle room on, and it'll hold its form too. Because when we take this one out and we put it back in, we don't want it to collapse either. We want it to have enough space to just slide in. So here, as I'm going to talk about, we wiggle it around. You want to, I know we spent a lot of time getting this into the right shape, but we don't want to get hung up when we drop the tree in there. So just take a nice little wiggle. All right, let's see how this comes out. There you go. Nice, nice hole right there. So you want to keep, remember how you had the plant oriented. So what I'm going to do is use this little burrow here as the marker for this side. So like here, keep that pointing this way. And you know what? Actually, I'm just going to mark it. First, like to hit the sides a bit. Now loosen up the root ball. 5 gallon is much easier than a 15 gallon. Let's just pull it out and see what happens. No, not yet. All right. All right, here we go. Okay. So root ball is all intact, so that's good news. I'm just gonna have the sides oriented the right way. We're just gonna slide it in there. All right, there you go. Now we just backfill it, and then we'll be all done. So I went ahead and filled it up to the top right here, and I'm just gonna fertilize, and then we'll be all set. They say you can over fertilize 5 times the amount that it's on the label. So if you're scared of any burns and stuff. All right, so that's all set. I mean, it's pretty stable. It's pretty stable in here, and I hope you enjoyed my method. I'm not sure. I'm not the first person who's done this before, but kind of just was born out of a hate of watching this trunk right here being over here or something like that, and not be able to do anything about it, aside from bare rooting the entire tree. But yeah, give it a shot if that's something you care about. If you don't care about it, it's fine too. Just do whatever you want. As long as it grows, it's all good. Yeah, thanks so much, guys. See you next time.
Grows gone wild, that's what they call me. I'm the man with a plan, growing naturally. From the dirt to the table, it's a beautiful sight. Yeah, grows gone wild, we're living it right.